Commissioner, citizen, and media. I'm Alan Scott, a citizen engaged in counterintelligence, crime, and violence prevention. Why is spirituality different from all other worldly teachings? Spirituality is the most loving, frightening, ignored, threatening, covert, and complex issue to address due to physical, mental, financial, social, political, legal, criminal, religious, and spiritual intimidation, conversions, control, undue influences, and games. To prevent spiritual warfare, crime and violence, shadowy games, and other ungodly acts requires training in counterintelligence, crime and violence prevention, discernment, self-improvement, spirituality, and public safety programs. By possessing high standards and knowing oneself, one can sense things that are not normal to one's existence. By being spiritually sensitive, or physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being will remain healthy, free of injustices, torturous sufferings, persecutions, victimizations, threats, abuses, mean-spiritedness, and trauma. The U.S. Constitution and laws were created to protect everyone's physical and mental rights in regards to life, liberty, and property from official and non-official coercion, but does not speak about protections of spiritual freedoms or rights to be protected from ungodly spiritual forces. By acknowledging and correctly using spirituality, we can prevent crime and violence before violating any laws or ethics. Once the law is violated, the law can only be used to judge the physical and mental facts of the situation and not the spiritual facts that may have caused the situation. For things caused by threatening spiritual undercurrents, divine intervention will be required to administer justice to all parties involved. If you are overpowered by unknown spiritual callings, ungodly forces, spiritual games, or spiritual terrorism, request backup from trusted law enforcement agencies, intelligence sources, spiritual leaders, and upstanding citizens. But be prepared for questionable, dangerous responses, intense aversion to spirituality, and unanticipated physical, mental, financial, and spiritual consequences. Be vague and just say it's a spiritual thing until proper rapport is given. By creating a healthy synergy, people will be protected from overpowering spiritual forces, criminal activities, illusions, twisted ideas, theologies, and philosophies. Hopefully the community will offer healthy, loving support and prayers. With counterintelligence, crime, and violence prevention skills, our physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial well-being will remain intact. Due to the controversial subject matter, people must trust their instincts to do what is justified, but be prepared for life-threatening risks. When needed, seek proper physical, mental, and spiritual help. Sometimes our choices are limited, and we must sacrifice everything to protect, serve, and survive. After you've done everything to stand firm against devilish schemes, let God and the children of the light prepare, protect, guide, and help you, and then leave the consequences to God. May our lives be filled with healthy spirituality, love, truthfulness, respect, healing, validation, redemption, and appreciation.